each word that you said in sequence.
It's great. I like the touchless bathroom apparatus. It's just half the time it doesn't recognize me as a human because of like my weird body and stuff. And
Sure.
so like I'm there fucking waving my hands in front of this fucking robot hand dryer like a drunk magician trying to make something happen. And I don't know if I'm for it. I don't know if I'm for it is what I'm saying.
You have
This is in
to
your
adapt
house.
to
No.
technology, Jordan.
I
Like,
know.
if you're watching the YouTube, you'll see that I now have a scanner.
Like in your brain?
No, like in over my eyes. It
Yes,
tells
yes,
me
yes.
power
It's-
levels. It tells me like which Pokemon's nearby, if it's legendary or
Sure.
not,
Mhm.
various things like that. But
Important stuff.
I am adapting
People's-
towards the future.
Shows people's height. It can see through pants. That's a peripheral.
Dude, check this out.
Mm-hmm.
I can definitely get a job telling people's weight because of this thing.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Thinking about heading down to the carnival,
think it
making
kinda
some
takes-
money.
I think it kind of takes a little bit of
I-
a sting out of it if the person
I
guessing
think
your
they're
weight
they're gonna catch on.
is like a
pretty quickly.
cyborg man.
Hmm.
Like that's not what people are paying for. They're not like
All
I
right,
think
well, yeah.
like you could. They're not like I do wonder what my weight is. It's like it's
They're-
like the guessing is the.
I
They're paying for a doofus to say a number.
And now you've gotten the cybernetic surgery and you have the scanner.
Yeah, this is plugged in. I went cyber check, man.
I've been guessing people's weight and charging them. I've been demanding it.
I've been insulting a lot of people.
It's always well over a ton.
Yeah, the sensor's way off.
I'm in metric, so it's very insulting
You weigh 14
or flattering. I forgot which way it
14
goes.
king's knees. It's a very strange system and probably correct. As I understand it, do you know what they call the system we use?
Stones.
No,
No,
like
imperial.
imperial, which feels weird.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Well,
we
I
should
mean, it's from
name to the
England. They used to do
genocide.
the same thing before they adapted to Switzerland's.
And we did the same thing with football. We took football and we were like, nah, this is football. Now we changed it. We're using it. It's different.
See how this ball looks like Joe's foot?
Yeah. Okay. Can I kick the ball? No feet, except for one
Once.
guy. And everybody hates
You get
him.
to kick it once. The rest of the times is with your hand.
Then why didn't you call it handsball? I think you should probably leave. Probably go back to Britain. Huh?
Oh.
Give you a 5-cup ass whooping. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, welcome to Werewolf Radar, the world's premier paranormal preparedness podcast. My name's Jordan Dahl.
I'm Nate Balding.
And I am Roger Norquist.
Today's episode of Werewolf Radar is brought to you by Monstroco brand Resticide. You've gotten rid of the pests, now get rid of the rests. Resticide by Monstroco. Do not touch. So it seems to kind of just be like an all-purpose, like a poison for everything. It's it's got plants on the bottle. It's got people. It's got a rock. I guess you can kill a rock with this.
This definitely would have been great for my grandma, who did have a pest and rest situation in her garden, to where like the pests were in there, and then every once in a while I would just go trotting through the tours,
Yeah.
And
Same.
she hated it. It would have stopped me. This would have stopped me.
And if you just spray it around the perimeter, like people will smell it, like their eyes will burn and stuff. They'll be like, forget this. It doesn't kill bottles though, which is weird, which is the reason that it can be in the bottle.
Yeah.
But that seems to be the only thing that is exempt from this. Monstroco, what the fuck?
Great item, great product, great
They
company.
did it. They did it. They figured out how to kill everything else. I want to jump right in. Can I go first? You guys mind if I hop up on
do
the
a little
old...
bit of a listener shout out real quick though?
Let's do the shout outs. Actually, I would like to also mention
Plugs up front.
we're doing the plugs up front now because we got a great response from that. Thank you to everybody who contacted us. We got some stories coming your way from listeners, which is really fun. So once again, please tell your friends about the show. And if you have spooky stories, send them to us on the Twitter. We're at Werewolf Radar. Just fire them off to us.
And I would like to say you can listen to the last 30 minutes too, if you want.
You could listen to the last 30 minutes, but I mean, it's not like there's any huge secrets that are revealed to top level members. So yeah, tell your friends, check out the Patreon. Shout out to Chuck from Snappy Little Numbers. We love you. And to our regular listeners, we love you too. You know, just keep listening. Just keep listening. It's the only thing that keeps us alive.
A listener did hit us up. They're listening to apparently episode 165, in which Jordan specifically calls them out.
I gotta stop calling people out.
No, and, I think you need to continue doing this.
Yeah, apparently it's what you need to do.
I listened to it, and you can hear the wind whipping behind me, and I'm like on a roof, and I'm like, coward! Share your tail! I went back and listened to it because I was like, did I really do so? Because sometimes I am a dick because I think it's funny and I forget that people are real people. And I went back and I listened to it, and it was just me saying, send us your stories. So it's okay. Thank you for doing this, gentle listener.
This is from the official Jason Hall on Instagram. So also send us our stories there. Yeah.
Hit us on the gram.
Hit them up with a follow. Check out their posts.
Yeah.
And their message goes as such. I don't usually write into podcasts and stuff, but Jordan specifically called me out in episode 165.
Coward.
At the 7-minute mark, if you feel like fact checking.
Face me.
So I felt like I should tell you guys about the time I'm pretty sure I got slapped by a ghost.
Pretty sure.
Yikes. Okay, this actually ties in kind of with the
news.
With the news, the week in weird. Also, is this like what is this? You're going for like a Dragon Ball voice? Is this because of the visor?
I can see people's power levels. I've been staying with my parents. And I've started to notice weird stuff happening. Sometimes I'd be lying in bed and feel the mattress compress a little bit. Like someone is sitting on it.
I felt that as well. That's weird.
Yeah, that's a purple mattress. It's great.
Yeah, don't breathe that stuff in.
Compress a little bit, like someone is sitting on it. But when I look, nobody is there. But the weirdest thing that happened was about a week ago. I was in bed, about to fall asleep, when something hit my face.
Yikes.
It was the weirdest thing. I felt like a puff of air, but it was weirdly solid. It was hard to describe. I think you did a good job of describing it, though.
Yeah, truly. You ever had those, you ever played with those fart cannons?
Is that what it felt like? It's like one of them fart cannons?
It's got a big rubber band on like a bucket-shaped thing, and it shoots like a of air at you. And if you get the one that's a fart can, it smells like farts.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your own colon.
No. It's a prank machine. Which again, I guess my colon. Yeah. I bet it felt kind of like that.
I thought something had fallen on me, but I looked around and couldn't find anything. And there's really nowhere it could have fallen from. Then I remembered that the man that built the house had died.
Interesting.
Just of old age, not of a crazy accident or anything like that. And his wife sold us the house.
Interesting. Did they die at home? See, now I have questions.
It sounds like maybe like it was one of those deaths my grandma begs for, but she doesn't get because she's been bad as of late.
Okay, a home death. One of those home deaths people like to have. When they're trying to save money, you know.
Shortly after that, she could move in with her kids. All the neighbors say he was a really nice guy. So I was confused why he was haunting me. I would be confused why he was slapping me. Sometimes you just haunt because you like being there, but a slap?
Well, hey, listen, sometimes, there's a fine line between haunting and slapping. I think when you're first learning to haunt, a lot of it's just slapping people.
Then I realized
slapping the coffee out of people's hands,
Yeah.
Then I realized that maybe he's just a confused old man that thinks I'm his son. coming in my room and
Sure.
checking up on me.
Yeah.
With a good slap.
Right.
It was a different time when this
Wake
man
up!
was raising kids.
You lazy punk. Get a job. That was
Stop
my first.
coming in
That
your
was
room.
that was my first thought too. Go ahead and finish up the story, and then I'll
He ends with this
disgorge
thought
my thoughts
that
on
I
this.
think might have been something to think about. Actually,
Mhm.
maybe when I thought he slapped me, he was just touching my face like a loving dad or grandpa.
Yeah,
And
sure.
that kind of blew my mind there, to where maybe
Yeah.
it was like this ghost is somewhat new and doesn't understand how to control his interaction, and like
we
slapped him
yeah.
instead of just like touched his face lovingly, like
we
in
know
Face Off.
We know for a fact that this is a new ghost. At least the lifespan of a family in a house ago. So that was my same thought. I kind of have the theory that like ghosts, being a ghost is kind of almost like mental illness, where you're like, I don't know where I am, I don't know what's happening, I don't know, did I die? And I think a lot of them are pretty confused. And I think if you want paranormal preparedness on this one, not that it was requested, but listen, look, it's what I got.
It's what we do.
I think talk to the ghost. I think explain what has happened and let them know that they died and that this isn't their bedroom anymore and that you live here now. I mean, maybe this was their bedroom, someone's in my bed. Maybe it was the bedroom of their son.
And
who knows?
I also think that's maybe why this place that I'm in right now isn't too haunted. Like, we didn't do too much changing, it's still like bedroom there, kitchen there, it's still familiar to the ghosts that might be here. So they're like, these people are good. They understand layout. They understand the feng shui.
That
I assume a 70s couple died here.
You refuse to put in the hard work.
Put the bed in the bathroom and move the toilet to the kitchen.
To haunt the place yourself.
Totally.
That would do it. That'll haunt a place right up.
I put my bed in my bathroom and my sink in my fortune corner.
The tub's in the kitchen. We're taking baths in the oven.
The fortune corner?
Yeah, for fortunes.
It came with one.
Telling them, getting them, reading them.
Oh, that would insult my lady. She understands feng shui, and I think I hurt her psychically with that one.
Oof.
Oh, yeah, but we all respect her geomancy.
You got to be careful. Those feng shui
She's
masters,
Denver's finest geomancer. She's the reason the fires are burning.
Those feng shui masters will fuck you up. She'll rearrange your whole situation. All right.
That's the thank you, Jason Hall.
Thank you,
for
Jason,
giving us that. Hit him up on his official Jason Hall page. Follow
Give him a
him.
follow. We're sorry that we made you sound like Tuxedo Mask, but listen, these things happen.
No, I am never going to be sorry for making someone sound like Tuxedo Mask. It's an excellent character.
All I've got is
appreciate the.
All I've got is James from Pokemon. I could be like, "There's a ghost in the sitting room." Okay, I'm gonna jump in. This is I don't know.